How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. And I know in my last video my whole room looked dark. I was recording really late, which is one thing I don't try to do anymore. And at the same time, I didn't have my whole setup set up, and it's still not set up. Like, as you can tell, I mean, well, I did a very good job of hiding it off camera, but there is a giant mess over there. There is a giant mess right here. There's a giant mess in front of my bed. Like, I have a lot of stuff I still got to put away. It'll all get taken care of. Don't worry, I'll be doing that after I finish recording this video. But you guys need some content, so today I decided to talk about 5 cars with cult followings. And I'm not going to just try to name like the basic stuff like, oh, everyone likes Honda Civics. Like, no. Oh, there's an ant. Gotta kill it. Bitch. Anyways, I'm not going to try to name the super obvious ones like classic Mustangs or Tequache trucks or anything like that. Like, I'm going to name some stuff that you might not have thought of, but once I provide my evidence, you guys will see. Yep, that's probably a cult. Anyways, guys, if I missed any, comment down below. Let's dive right in. All right, so the first one, and I do not believe there's anybody that can deny this, but in the modern day car scene, the Mopar scene is one of the most loved car scene, at least to the owners. A lot of people outside of it think they're kind of obnoxious, but to the owners, it's a Mopar or no car. You can have a Magnum and still say hashtag Mopar. You can have a Dodge Caravan and still say Mopar. Everybody that owns a Mopar would drop on their knees to get a Mopar, at least a higher trim level. A lot of Scat Pack guys out there probably wish that they had the Hellcats. 100% of the time, I'd say that their wallpapers on their phone are some sort of Hellcat or Demon. Even the little V6 boys. Mopar, no car, even though they do be the slow car of Mopar, and their name might even be Omar, but with that car, they will not go far, because at the end of the day, it's a Mopar. And Mopars are built like shit, they're Chryslers. I mean, not all of them. There are good ones out there. Like, I do like Hellcats and stuff like that, but it seems like if you have a Hellcat, you are the god in the Mopar car scene, and everybody just idolizes you. I think they're cool cars, but I mean, they are one of the most dominant cars in modern day pop culture. They have a huge influence in rap and stuff like that. I think rap is a big influence on people, and a lot of these cars are dominant in rap. And I mean, they're cool cars. They make a whole lot of horsepower. They're sick. You can fit all your friends in them. And Dodge will sell them to you with shitty credit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, sounds like a win-win. But yeah, Mopar, no car, one of the biggest modern day car cults out there. Next up, and this one is some heritage shit right here, we got the Corvette guys. It seems like the American dream for a lot of people are coming to America, getting a nice job, having a family, and then eventually getting a Corvette. It is like, that is the milestone a lot of people are going for. And I like Corvettes, don't get me wrong, but if it means that I have to dress like this, I probably don't want one. Talking about this. Or even like this. I mean, this guy's got some drip right here, but I mean, I ain't trying to dress like that. Corvette is another car that's one of those pop icons where it seems like even in modern day media, you just see them everywhere. Like, the sign of a successful guy in movies is usually driving like a high-end sports car like a Corvette. And they're cool cars. I mean, they're affordable for the most part, unless you're paying the $20,000 markup on the C8. Like, seriously, when I bought my McLaren, it was cheaper than the C8. And my doors go up. And it comes with more power. Like, come on. But yeah, Corvette guys will stand by the bow tie till the end, which isn't too far off for the people that own them. And they usually like leaving them stock, maybe an axle back. But for the most part, these old geezers really like just keeping them the way that GM designed them. Interior leathery, just like their skin. And when they pass, their son will take over and he'll follow in their footsteps. It's a cool car. I wouldn't mind owning one eventually, but I still like my Fords. All right, this one has to be one of the most toxic cults in the car scene, and there is no denying it. We're talking about the BMW boys, but not just the BMW boys, not just the run-of-the-mill BMW boys. We're talking about the N54 people, and these people, oh my God, they swear their motor was crafted by Jesus himself. First of all, I don't think Jesus was German. Second of all, I'm not too knowledgeable on Jesus himself, so I'm just going to drop this whole topic and where I was going with it. But at the end of the day, the N54 is a very cool car, but everyone that seems to get their hands on an N54, the first mod they do, whatever it is, they think that they are the fastest thing in the streets. It could be as simple as changing the wheels. They think they have transformed the car and they can take on a Hellcat. I mean, they are quick. Don't get me wrong. An N54 has a lot of potential, but there's also a lot of drawbacks with owning a BMW. I've known a handful of people that have had these N54s, and very rarely are they running right. I'm not going to argue that it's better or worse than the 2JZ. I think they're very similar in their own rights. But people that own these N54s swear that they are the greatest car ever created. First of all, the styling on them, I mean, you look like a normal 328i. You're blending in with regular ass traffic. If you like that, that's cool. I mean, it's like buying an R8 compared to a Huracan. You know, why would you have the one that looks super basic that is the same as the other one when you can spend the little extra chunk of change and get the one that looks like an actual exotic car, you know? Like, I don't know, that's just me. You know, if you're gonna spend that much money, might as well look fancy. But yeah, the styling, I mean, it's whatever. These people hate M3 owners more than anybody else in the world. I feel like N54 people hate M3 owners more than Mercedes hate M3 owners. They're super toxic. Every time they beat any car on the road, they post it up and they're just like, oh, look at what my little $9,000 shitbox beat. I beat this Hellcat right here. Ha 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 ha. It's like, yeah, but that Hellcat can keep going for the rest of the week while your shit's probably gonna break down eventually, and then you're gonna need to have it sit for months. They're cool. I like them. I don't think I'll ever own one of these. I would personally just prefer the M3 just because the exhaust note is beautiful. That might have been crafted from Jesus's asshole himself because it sounds so divine. But this, not a huge fan of it. Great potential, but if it means that I have to put N54 in my Instagram handle, I'm gonna avoid it because I swear they all do that shit too. If you're guilty of it, comment down below. You can leave your whatever, go ahead, I don't care. All right, next one, and this one I mean, I might be a part of now because I recently picked one up, but we have the WRX STR, or even just any Subaru for the most part. Every time you see another Subi on the road, it's always this. And I mean, like, me and my girl, we're guilty of it too. You know, we like being a part of the brotherhood of the Subarus and shit. And it's cool. You know, it's cool seeing people that like the same things you like. I wasn't a huge fan of Subaru before I owned one. And now that I own one, I actually like it. I don't plan on making big power with it. I have my other cars for that. So just as is, straight out of the box, a whole lot of fun. Now, no, I did not go and pick up vapes. I don't have a Cobb sticker on my car. And my head gasket is still intact, although I have 3 ordered just in case. But there is no denying that if you own a Subaru, you're in the Subaru cult. We're not talking about you Outback folks, okay? You guys go somewhere else. And the based Imprezas. I'm not giving you peace signs when I'm driving by. I'm just saying, I'm looking the other way. But this one is pretty obvious. I feel like a lot of people understand that Subis love Subis. I wouldn't say I love mine. It is a blast to drive, but I mean, like, I'm obviously going to take my Supra over my Subi any day of the week, or probably any of my other cars besides the Subi. But it is a great addition to my mini collection, if I dare call it that. It's very fun. I enjoy it. It's a monster in the canyons, like, really, honestly, just crazy. But yeah, a car cult that I'm sure we're all aware exists is the Subaru WRX, or just even the Subaru car club, I guess. All right, last but not least, well, maybe least, but lastly, we have the Jeep Wrangler Gang. Okay, now these guys are fierce, man. They'll go off-roading once every 3 years. They'll mostly take it to the grocery store and to the mall. They might throw on some aftermarket wheels and tires, but those aftermarket wheels and tires will not see dirt unless there is some sort of construction going on and they got to take a weird alternate path. I'm not talking about the actual off-road boys. I mean, I guess they could be their own cult in their rights, in their own sense, but I mean, like, I feel like they fit in it with a more broad cult of just like the overland people, and they're cool. I mean, I respect what they do. It's cool, you know, taking these machines that are built for like kind of roads and then just like, I mean, they're built for everything realistically, but doing what they're actually supposed to do. Like, that's cool. But the Jeep guys that just drive their fucking Jeeps around like a white girl in college going to get Starbucks, the guys that specifically only listen to country, nothing wrong with it. You like what you like and that's fine. But these guys are something else. They think buying the Jeep makes them some crazy tough guy, even though they're just on all-season tires. They like telling everyone what their Jeep is capable of, even if they've never done it themselves. Like I was saying earlier, the most off-roading it does is when Street Sweep comes by and he has to pull it up onto the grass, and he loves doing that every week. He loves going up over that little curb, gets him feeling some sort of way. But these Jeep guys, they all gravitate towards the same things. They all like the angry grill. They may or may not have a fire extinguisher in their car for no fucking reason. Always have the empty gas cans on the back. The Amazon light bar is a given, and swear that their Jeep is the best car you can buy, even if it feels like it's gonna kill you above 60 miles an hour on a freeway. Sure, it can do a whole lot of stuff, but the owners of these things typically aren't doing it. If you're the guy that parks in the parking lot with your wheel up on the curb for no reason at all, you're this guy. And I'm sorry, but you need to stop. Exit out of the Jeep cult. Understand that it is a cool car, but go and actually take it off-roading, and you'll see how goofy you look when you park at car meets with your car up on the curb. It looks really stupid. Nobody's sitting there like, holy shit, a Jeep on a curb. Nobody's doing that. If you climb up onto the little, like, lights and stuff, the little, like, you know, foundation. Oh, well, let me throw in a picture right here. I don't know why it's in capitals. If you like manage to climb up onto something like this, okay, a little cooler, but your stock travel, stock wheel and tire Jeep, probably isn't fucking doing that. I'm just saying it. Anyways, guys, that is all I got for you for today's video. If you did enjoy this video, or I left out any car quotes that you want to see in another video, go ahead and comment that down below. If you're guilty of any of these, let me know as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more videos like this one, and until next video, peace. I will be going racing really soon. I need to go out there and clear my mind. I've just been dealing with this fucking situation, and it's coming together very nicely. Anyways.